when I was 18 years old, I went on a slightly weird educational journey to study at 5 different universities on 3 continents. And although I didn't really manage to get a degree, I did learn something that was very important, which is that in education, if students don't engage with each other, you don't really have anything left. And yet, if you look at the way that most universities sort of view their digital infrastructure, basically, I guess everyone in the room will have a learning management system. It's sort of primarily used for PowerPoint slides and grades. Some academics will have started to use Facebook groups, Microsoft Teams, and something else to go out of their way to engage students. But the problem is that it doesn't really scale. So what universities end up with is massive variations in NSS scores. Some academics are just flying, and other academics are still left with their PowerPoint slides. So what we do is that we use conversational technologies similar to what you would know from things like WhatsApp or Microsoft Teams to build a simple communication platform that replaces learning management systems such as Canvas or Moodle. And really it's all about just lowering the barriers for academics and students to engage with each other. And in the UK, we're working with institutions such as Ravensbourne, Coventry, BCU, and Portsmouth. In the last 2 weeks, we started working with Glasgow and Bath Spa. We just signed our first 2 American partner institutions. And really what it's all about is about this. When we start working with universities, we have the capacity to go on a journey together to increase student engagement. So when we started working with Ravensbourne, 20% of students were using the LMS every day. And now we're at a point with Ravensbourne where Aula is used by more than 60% of students every day. And really, to me, that's what it's all about. It's just creating those communities of learners that really make education what it is. So if your academics and students are telling you that they're tired of having conversations inside of a file cabinet, just come to our stall afterwards and we'll talk.
Hi, I'm Dave, the Chief Executive and Co-founder of Bibliotech. I'm an Oxford dropout, but originally from Australia, as you can tell. So Bibliotech is the Spotify for textbooks. We work with institutions who provide their students with free electronic textbooks on our platform. So if you look at the student group as a whole, 50% of students find it difficult to afford their day-to-day food and beverages, so bread and milk specifically. This is a study that was done. 65% can't afford all of their learning content, specifically textbooks, which fit under the sort of hidden cost. And 90% know that if they don't have access to these resources, they'll struggle academically. So could I see a quick show of hands who at their institution sees widening participation as an important goal of the institution? That's great to see. And so that's exactly what we're delivering at Bibliotech, is a free and fair education for everybody, regardless of your background. So if you're from an institution, if you're from a wealthy background, you shouldn't be able to buy loads of resources and have a massive academic advantage as opposed to anyone else. We're working with 40 institutions around the world, 30 in the UK, Leicester, Coventry, Portsmouth, a couple to mention, NYU in the US, a couple in Europe as well. And so what the platform does, aside from providing that content to the students for free from day one, all the content that they need, is it breaks the content down into easy to digest learning objects. So I'm talking about a definition, a diagram, an example, an image, so the student can go about learning from the textbook the same way they would use Google to take information from the internet. So in a search first manner, they're led to specific information they may not have been told to read, might be additional information that they weren't even previously aware existed. So we're really looking to drive a different usage behaviour as well and make that learning more effective, saving them time and obviously saving them a huge amount of money. So please come and say hi later. Thank you.
And I'm actually going to tell David's story today, which has become a bit my story, and David's our CEO. He was teaching about 5 years ago at the Technical University of Denmark, when one semester his students went from 20 to 130. So very, very quickly he had to figure out a way to scale his teaching and still give his students an authentic, collaborative learning experience. So that's when he turned to peer feedback. This is where he could allow his students to engage with one another, learn a lot by giving feedback, and also he didn't have to live like this under a pile of paperwork. So he created Peergrade with his high school classmate, and Peergrade now is a peer-to-peer feedback platform. The teacher creates an assignment. They also set out the rubric and the standards that students should be using to grade one another. And this experience is also completely anonymous. So students upload their work to Peergrade. They use this rubric to give each other feedback. And finally, they get their feedback. And we slip in one more thing is we ask students to engage with the feedback that they've received. And they do this by leaving a rating on the feedback they've received. This also helps them learn how they can be better at giving feedback. Here's a quick little video of feedback in action. And today, Peergrade's in over 100